Hello and welcome to the video on bulk transport. This is another type of active transport, so it will require ATP. We're going to look at two examples of endocytosis and exocytosis. We'll start off with endocytosis that I've illustrated by this diagram here. Is how large particles might be brought into a cell. They don't pass through the plasma membrane. Instead, a segment of the plasma membrane surrounds and encloses the particles and brings them into the cell in a vesicle. So this can also be called phagocytosis. And at this stage here we can see the phagocytic cell might be a neutrophil, and it approaches, this might be a bacterium for example, and then we've got it extending around the bacterium. And then the bacterium is now enclosed within a phagocytic vesicle or a phagosome, so that is what this is. And that is because this bacterium would be harmful, so we don't want that to affect any of the other functioning inside the cell. ATP is needed to provide the energy to form the vesicle at the Golgi apparatus and move the vesicle containing the bacterium. You need to move that along the cytoskeleton. That might use a motor protein, for example, along the cytoskeleton to move that about. And then if we have a look at exocytosis, we can see that this is how large molecules may be exported out of cells, so they don't pass through the plasma membrane, but a vesicle containing them is moved towards the plasma membrane and it fuses with the plasma membrane. So we know we need ATP because it's an active process, because we need it to fuse with the membrane, we need it to move the vesicle. So first we have the membrane-bound vesicle here, containing the substance to be secreted, and it's moved towards the cell surface membrane. And the cell surface membrane and the membrane of the vesicle are fused together. And after this happens, the fused site opens, as we can see here, and it's going to release the contents of the secretory vesicle into the extracellular fluid. We also have, for endocytosis, if we're ingesting liquids, just another keyword, it is endocytosis. Just remember that if it's for water. But that is the main outline of how some cells are transported if they're too large to pass through the plasma membrane. Thank you for watching.